Alright, in this video I'm going to show you how to upload a custom audience into Facebook and then how to create a lookalike audience from that custom audience. So I'm here in the Business Manager. If you've never been to the Business Manager, you just go to business.facebook.com, and then if you haven't ever created an account, you'll need to create one. But if you're watching this, you probably already have your Business Manager set up. And then I just created a new ad account to show you for this demo. So what you're going to do first is go ahead and click in the top left corner. There's this little menu here that says Business Manager. You're going to click that, and then you're going to go to Audiences. When you click on Audiences, it's going to take you over to a page where you have the option to create and manage your audience list. So the first thing that you'll do is here in the left corner, you'll see a blue button that says Create Audience. You'll go ahead and click that, and then right here it says Custom Audience. So go ahead and click on Custom Audience, and then you'll get this pop-up, and you'll see all the different options of a custom audience that you can build. For the purpose of this demo, we're going to use a customer list. So we're going to go ahead and click Customer List, and then it's going to tell you to prepare your CSV or your TXT file. And so it's very important that you have at least one main identifier, and that can be an email address, a phone number, first name, last name. There's some of these mobile advertising ID or Facebook user IDs. We don't really use those too often. Typically, it's going to be first name, last name, phone number, and email. Something that's very important is Facebook does not read it if you have first name and last name in the same column. So you definitely want to separate those. And if you need to Google how to separate those on a spreadsheet, you can. But yeah, you want to make sure you have those separated. You can also have different identifiers like city, state, age, all that good stuff. And so once you have everything, if you actually wanted to, you could download a template. And Facebook will show you what an ideal template would look like. So you have the email, different phone numbers, and then some of the other information that is available. But like I said, really the only thing that you need is first name, last name, email, and then if you have a phone number also, that's great. And so once you have your list put together, you'll go ahead and click Next here. And then it will ask you, does your list include a column for customer value? So what this is if you're keeping track of how much each customer has spent with your business and you include that on the spreadsheet, that helps Facebook realize who your most valuable customers are. So that way, when it's showing your ads to people and when it's creating the lookalike audience, it can try to get you the most valuable customers that it's putting your ads in front of. So that's an option there. Most of the time you're going to be clicking no, and then you'll click next, and now this is where you can upload your file. And so what you want to do is, now the other thing cool that you can do is you can copy and paste. I've never really done the copy and paste option. Normally I just put it into a CSV file and upload it. So I'm going to show you that here in just a second. So once you have your list put together, you're going to go ahead and take it, you're going to drag it, and you're going to drop it right there into the little section here. And then you'll add a description. So normally what I like to do is name it as descriptive as possible. So this would be buyers, if they spent over a certain amount, buyers over 2K, lifetime value. Right, and so you can name it as specifically as you'd like. You can even add a little description if you wanted to, but you have your name, and then once you do that, you scroll down, and then you hit the next button down here at the bottom, blue button that says next, and then it will work to recognize what the headers were, the column headers. So you see phone number, you let it know that yes, those are phone numbers. Now this list that I just uploaded isn't an optimized list, but you can see anything that it doesn't recognize, you can just leave it just like that, do not upload. If for some reason that, like, say this was the names of your customers, the first names, and it didn't recognize, you do have the option of dropping down and then telling Facebook what that list is. So then once you do that, you go ahead and click upload and create, and then you'll say upload anyway, and then it'll take a little while to upload, and you'll have your custom audience. So that's the audience that you actually updated that Facebook was able to find. So now the next thing that you'll want to do is create what's called a lookalike audience. So a lookalike audience is when Facebook says, hey, what do all of the people on this list have in common? Okay, let's go out and find people that are similar to the things that these people have in common. So it's basically they're saying, hey, what kind of affinities do all these people have in that, that they have the same? And then how can we find people that have the same type of affinities or the same type of interest or, demographics, psychographics, all that good stuff. So what you'll want to do is scroll right here and create a lookalike audience. So you click that, and then you tell it what the source is, and it'll create it from the source that you just uploaded. And then you select the region, and when you select the region, really all you're doing is letting Facebook know the country. So we're going to go ahead and go United States, and you select it just like that. And then right here, so what this is asking you how many lookalike audiences. So you can say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, however many you want to create, right? So if you want to create multiple, you normally will start with one lookalike audience, and you'll want to do 1%. So what these percentages are is how similar these people actually are to the list that you uploaded. So if you do 1%, that is the most similar type of person to the people that you uploaded on your list. If you do 10%, right, you see you get a much bigger audience, but you also get people that may not be as similar to your list that you just uploaded. So once you choose 1% and you select United States, now as you get more advanced, you can create more lookalike audiences. If you exhaust this audience and you want to go broader, you can. But for now, you want to do 1%. And then down here, you're going to click create audience. And now you have your custom list, your custom audience list here. And then you also have your lookalike audience list here. And now you're free to use those in your advertising. The other thing that I wanted to show you is if you already have a custom audience that you've uploaded to Facebook and now you just want to create your lookalike audience, you can go here and click create audience. You would select lookalike audience. So what you would do is go ahead and select your source. So when you click here, it's going to say value-based source. Now if you haven't ran ads where you've actually gotten conversions and sold products, you're going to go ahead and click on other sources. And then you're going to go ahead and select this source. So you would select either like a page, or you can scroll down and see your custom audiences like this here. So you would select your custom audience, you would select your location, United States, and then the same thing as before, you select the percentage, how closely you want the audience to be a lookalike to the audience that you created, the custom audience. And then you'll click create audience and you're done. So with that is how you upload a custom audience and create a lookalike audience. If you have any questions, let us know and we will see you on the next one.